Howdy and aloha, everyone. This is James with Monotalk. It is March the 30th, 2024. This is my documentary of how crazy this fucking planet is becoming. Well, it's always been pretty nuts, but more so this administration and fucking everything about it. It's just insanity to its purest. And, something happened. I was reading this the other day in regards to Johnny Vedmore, who comments and says hi to me every once in a while, and I appreciate that. He's fucking pretty cool dude, and he means well. You know, he understands the 99.9% are being beaten, battered, abused. Now more so than ever destroyed, methodically killed by poisons and all kinds of things, So the global pedo predator class can meet and get to their end game, which is, not to alarm too many people, but this is basically my conclusion. It's pretty much been, if you put everything together, this is just how it reads out. This is since early 2020 they've been trying to get rid of us on steroids, but they don't need your labor, they don't need your likes, your subscriptions, your money. They can print that whenever they want through governments like ours and all over the fucking mostly NATO governments. Just pull out money out of their asses and give it to the global pedo predator class. And so they don't need you. They don't fucking need. If you think it's because they want more money from you, that's not it. At all. That's not it. And it's hard for people to wrap their heads around that. But why would they need you if there's going to be central bank digital currency? When they would control the zeros and ones and all the numbers throughout the world, when there's no tangible cash that you can put in a mattress, in a wall, in a safe for yourself, they don't need you. They will just run everything. They're already starting the 1984 tyrannical authoritarianism. That's pretty blatant. Mandating and coercing in a sense, and basically threatening, the masses, the 99.9%, which Johnny understands, and they're just coming after you. They want to get rid of 2/3 of the planet's population and hoard the rest for themselves. That's it. That's the end game. If you think it's for money and power and all this other shit, they already have that. They already have that. They already have full and absolute control. You've heard Klaus Schwab say, "We are proud of the fact that we have about 3,000 global leaders at our disposal, and in the cabinets we have blah 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 blah." Just bragging about it. The World Economic Forum is probably the greatest Amway type terrorist organization globally on the planet, and most people understand that. Nowadays they're starting to understand what they're really about and what they're trying to do with their climate bullshit. Getting rid of cows, they want to get rid of trees, they just want to get rid of you. They don't want you here. You're in their way. They don't want to travel and try to find a planet B or C. They don't want to terraform. They don't want to travel through space. Maybe they found out they just can't. Who knows? And they just want to get rid of you. That's it. They've been trying to do this for a long time. That's why they've been using Planned Parenthood to target basically black and minority, low-income areas. That's where they've all been put strategically. That's where I always say, I wonder what the percentage, instead of about 12 or 14, I think it in that area of blacks in the United States, what would it have been if Margaret Sanger, who was a eugenicist, who believes that there's just one race of people that are supreme, and she's bragged about it, and it's pretty much everywhere. Just look it up. I wonder what that percentage would be if Planned Parenthood wasn't around. I also asked this question. I think this is the question that nobody really asks. There's a few, but I think this one is very important. If everyone on the planet, the 99.9%, had the ability to get educated with any book, any course at any time, to learn as much as they needed to get training in any field, nursing or a plumber, electrician, drywall, whatever, painting, you name it, carpentry, steelwork, whatever. Just at any time, on the job, regional opportunity type programs, which they had in California a long time ago, then that people were becoming prosperous off of that, so they took it away. It was called the Regional Opportunity Program. But let's just say you had that, you had access to getting a master's, right, or a doctorate, whatever, and like free college, at least community, and you made a decent wage at a job, building a product or working in a factory or on an assembly line, and you made decent enough money to where you could take care of your family with your income, just one person making enough, whether it's $20 to $25 an hour, whatever. I mean, don't think that's crazy. What I'm saying is, since 2009, the minimum wage hasn't been touched. But you have to also look at the states. Some states are extremely expensive, like California, San Francisco, Hawaii, West Coast, coastal or big city areas. But let's just say you had free college, a decent minimum wage, and you didn't have to worry about health care because you were being served the purest water, the purest vegetables. I don't even know why there's a fucking word called organic. That should just be a no-brainer. That should be actually something that is automatic, which we used to have. Everything you used to have before, I'd say, the 90s was automatically organic. It was just, we knew it came straight from the farm to the table, straight from the ranch to the table. Right? They'd freeze it or move it or whatever the case may be, but there wasn't this simple foods crap on it. There's good meats crap, or there's these pesticides and hormones and GMOs and processed foods. Everything was just basically extremely fresh, right? Just get it to your doorstep. We had local farmers. California, the United States, has a wonderful climate. Just above subtropical, you will find just great areas to grow pretty much everything. And the cattle used to be roaming across the country back when they actually, even after the buffalo were gone. Sadly, we got rid of those guys. But say you had the purest food, the purest vegetables, the purest meats, the purest, water, pure straight from a well, like a down in the ground, nothing, no chemicals touching it. You had health care when you needed it. I mean, would you need health care all the time? Maybe, a fracture or sprained ankle, I get it, stuff like that. And there would be need for some technology. There's no doubt, I get it. But there wouldn't be a need for the middlemen and these hospital administrators that make bazillions of dollars. So you'd have the best foods and the best food, most quality, purest foods, great health care, and we're talking full comprehensive dental, vision, all that stuff. Health. And then you had a living wage where you could, take care of your family by yourself, with your wife or your partner, whatever the case may be. And you had access to trades, to learn how to maybe be a farmer, to learn how to build houses, or how to market, or how to do certain things, or technology, or whatever the case may be. And you put all that together with a society of people that kind of looked after each other. Would you need to abort your child? If everybody basically, we're not saying we're giving it. Everybody's cooperating. Everybody contributes, to the community. You're going to have people that have, want a break. I get it. That's what vacations are for. And maybe we should have a little bit longer vacations. I get it. But let's say you could easily take care of yourself like they did back in the 50s, 60s, part of the 70s, where somebody could be on one income and take care of you. Right? Now people working 2 or 3 jobs. Mom and dad. Dad and dad, mom and mom, whatever the case may be. But what if you could? Do you think the population would grow? Yes. Do you think people would be happier? Yes. Do you think we'd be fighting with each other? No. Everybody would be having a good time, enjoying going to the beach, and what I'm getting to, what I'm trying to get to, is, and I brought this up in regards to their end game, is you're in the way. Our end game is we need to be in the way. Like, seriously in the way. And we need to start either getting people that want to give us the things that we need, not need, that we should have, that we want, right? And stop indoctrinating our children, right, to these, I understand there are corporations out there that are important. I'm all for a capitalist type system of industry, which I think is important. But we, and you don't, then you want to say, well, I want to put a cap on stuff. No, I really don't. But I want the little guy to have the opportunity. The monopolization is what we need to stop. When you have one cell phone company, or 3 cell phone companies, or 2 internet companies, or 1 power company, or 2, these utility companies. Let there be a few. Why just one? There's so many things out there that we can be self-sustainable. There's that. But if you put it all together, you kind of realize that these global pedo-predator class, rich psychopath nut fucks want you to be in dire straits. They love that you're in chaos, you're in turmoil, you're always needy. That's their goal, keep you needing. Right? But if they were able to give you everything, not if they were able to give you everything. It's that we made sure that we had everything, that we had access to the purest foods, the purest water, instead of hormoned, crazy ass chemical induced, mRNA-ish fucked up, meats and poultry and beef and poultry and fish and just all kinds of crap. I think what I'm really saying to you, and I think this is important to know, they want you to be sick and ill and needy. the more you depend on them, the more they control you, right? It's kind of, and I don't like using this as an analogy, but I've done it before, or as an example. But it's a pimp type thing, where usually back in the day, or may even happen now, these men and women would be addicted to cocaine or whatever drug, and they would do anything for it. They would do anything to get that drug. They would sell themselves, etc., etc. I think you understand what I'm getting to here. And this is what they want you to be like, but it's a little different now. You're just in the way now. And people need to understand that is it. That is it. You're just in the way, right? So when you go back to here, and I got to show you this. This is interesting because Tucker Carlson says doctors should apologize for wrongly recommending the Rovid vaccine. Personally, I think they should, at the very least, be arrested, especially if they are still pushing this thing. Right? I agree with Johnny on this. These people should be in jail. If you knew the statistics on it, you'd understand. But so these are the people, and he's putting up a good point. We don't know who CIA is. We don't know who the deep state is. We really don't know. Nobody's going to give us that list. We have to demand that list, right? We have to demand that list. Now, if you go here, I stated that, and the reason why I'm voting for Trump is because they stole it from him the first time. I'm not sure if he knew or if he was part of it, but all I know is that they fucking stole that shit from that guy. So he deserves it. Yeah, I know it does, but it makes sense. There's more to that. As death rates skyrocket, here, read this. As death rates skyrocket due to the horrific physical effects of a product Trump still supports, right? That's a good point, Snort. But let me finish that. I'm going to say that. That's a good point. There's a lot of things. Trump needs to admit he was fooled by either. See, the more he puts this aside and keeps saying, "Oh, I'm proud of how I got that jab out there so well and so fast," blah 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 blah, proud, proud, proud. Either somebody in his camp is an idiot and not informing him of what the fuck is really going on. But I clearly state here, as death rates skyrocket due to the horrific physical effects of a product Trump still supports, Trump needs to admit he was fooled by Fauci regarding the COVID-19 pandemic vaccine in 2020, and stop being blindly proud of the World Economic Forum's mass depopulation genocidal Mary Roger Nancy Alpha's bioweapon. Right? Now. And a lot of people are agreeing with me on True Social. A lot of people are saying, yeah, I get that for sure. Right? Look here, yeah. We're concerned to the extent that if he continues to be proud of this thing, people are really kind of questioning what he's doing, right? Which I am definitely questioning what this fucking dude is doing. But as I'm saying, it's just this entire system, and I mean, John, I did a show on Kennedy about he picked this Shanahan chick who is like directly connected to the CIA per ex-husband, and they have a child together. It's just crazy. It makes no fucking sense. It just makes no fucking sense. Let me go back in there. We're going to go to my meeting. I want to show you. You guys have all seen that. I think Trump should pick Tulsi. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I think it'll... If she... Yeah. Nope, look. I like Dennis Kucinich. He's running for senator, which hopefully he'll win it. But if it's in a blue state, he's fucked. Because it'll be rigged to shit. Mark my words on that. But I think Tulsi is his best pick. I don't know who else, or MTG, or... I think Matt Gaetz is great, in my opinion. All right? But let's just jump back to this thing and why Johnny Vedmore is spot on correct on that. Right? Because look at all this. I mean, come on. Come on, Don. Right? Come on, bro. I think you need to start thinking about what you're doing. I mean, I think he needs to start thinking about getting some, it's just the people in his ear. I don't fucking trust him, man. Who's this person? How are you doing today? I'm good. Oh, this is some fucking scammer person. Great American what? Nice place. How's the weather economy system going over there? Let me see. I'll put like shit. I think this person's trying to pick it. It's shit. That's enough. These people finagle. These scam artists come in. They try to start talking to you. It's so fucking crazy. And then you just... But I mean... I've told you guys this. You guys have seen this a bazillion times. They don't fucking give a shit about you. And Snork is right. We actually need some classes for helping people who aren't ready. For instance, we have some people who never had electricity before coming into school. That's crazy. Yeah. I don't, from whatever country. But I think everybody should be trained in carpentry, painting, drywall, electrical. I think you should be able to basically build your own house and possibly build your own car before you graduate from high school. And then if you want to learn something like coding, then go ahead, right? But if all hell fails and everything hits the fucking fan, you're going to stay alive. Engineering is important. Math, of course, math, and science, and, science that questions science and continues to question science. We had one person who never opened a manual door without an automatic opener. Oh, shit. That's pretty fucked up. Holy bejesus. Yeah. But here's that picture. Who pays the salaries and the overhead and all the money to these CEOs of these billion-dollar studios for these motherfucking piece of shit mainstream media outlets? Who? You? You think they care about your needs, or do you think they care about their advertisers' needs? I mean, come on. It's a fucking amazing how people just watch these people so blindly with, like, they're biblical. Everything they say is biblical and there, and it's It's okay. It's good. It's trustworthy. What's this? But a lot of students come from high schools that do not have adequate programs to prep them for college. No, yeah, yeah. I like the thing about college to me is what are we teaching our children? Are we teaching our children to be more self sufficient? Which I think should happen in high school. You should learn the Constitution, right? Whatever it is in your country. You should learn, how the stock market works. You should learn how the IRS works, how to do your taxes. You should, learn. When I was a kid, we learned how to balance checkbooks and all kinds of interesting things, when people had checks and stuff like that. And then I think they brushed on some taxes and some tax codes, I believe. And then they took that out. Yeah, and then I had shop in junior high. I had shop. We had farming. We had all kinds of cool things. I built a bong and put a Volkswagen engine together at one of my shops. Yeah, but it's just, it's creative stuff. They should learn carpentry. They should learn electricity. They should, learn how there are other ways of, there's just so much we're not missing. Excuse me. There's just so much they're not giving us. The one thing they don't want you to be is self-sufficient. That's part of the indoctrination process, is for you to, so that you can't take care of yourself. I think that's it. That's what I'm seeing more recently in the past 5, 10, past 20, 15, 5 years. They're just they're pulling away and getting rid of things that you could actually build your own house or create a combustion engine or make a steam engine or something. Engineering I think is important. The basics of engineering I think is important. Learn diesel mechanics. There's just so many things out there that they're not teaching us on purpose. I totally believe that the highest levels of math are important, right? And I think physics and trigonometry, which people hate, I guess. Algebra, pre-algebra, algebra 1, algebra 2. I think those are important. I think history should be important, but the problem right now is we're finding out that a lot of the history that they've taught us was bullshit, was wrong, was made up to prop up a lot of people that really weren't out looking out for our best interests, and it's really sad. We've heard that the pyramids are all fucking ass backwards with that information. Nobody, for some reason, Antarctica is still untouchable, which is just stupid because we know there's been a lot of people out there that have learned a lot of things, but they won't share it with us. There's so many mysteries, like Tartanus, I think is. Let me see if I got that in my Tartanus. I think I posted that here. Yeah, right here. All right. Tartaria. Right? And if you go here, Tartaria was an interesting ancient city that we used to have, that used to be pretty much everywhere, that was some of the greatest architecture ever created. And that was like one of the reasons why my grandfather was involved with masonry. He was a master Freemason, but then he said it got too political, too money-driven networking. It was just about money and networking with people, But look at these towers. Look at that. For fuck's sakes. Does anybody make that shit anymore? Magnifique. Just beautiful. Beautiful. Nobody makes this shit anymore, man. It's crazy. Nobody fucking makes this crap anymore. It's really sad. I'm in that place right now, and I think many are. Oh, look, there's Disneyland with those. Okay. There's a lot of people now that are looking for, that have, like, okay, who was it? Derek Bros and a few others that are out there kind of doing stuff like he's doing. He's putting together systems, processes to help people to become more efficient, self-sufficient, right? But, you know, and how to live in the country by yourself and grow your own food, hunt your own food, grow your own food, take care of your family, blah, blah, blah. Well, I just got to tell you that these people aren't going to stop coming after you. That's a no-brainer. I keep telling people that all the time. It's a fucking no-brainer. These people, the fucking WEF, they're going to keep fucking coming after you. They don't give a fuck. Let me see if my... Yeah, they don't give a shit. They don't fucking care about you. Right? Their goal is to get rid of you every way they can. You know, no matter what you do right now, it doesn't really matter right now. Their goal is to come after you. You know, the Great Reset is not a joke. Right? I put this picture out in early 2020, and I nailed it. And then I started talking about it. I'm on my sixth channel, I believe, and my seventh one. I don't know. I fucking lost count. But you know, mass social control, mass depopulation, world central banking. That's it. When the whole world is running toward a cliff, he who is running in the opposite direction appears to have lost his mind. That's what people thought about me. You know, but this is it. Comply. There's a lot being said here. If you look at this, there's a lot being said here. You know, these motherfuckers, they came after you. The Green Party jumped in. You know, it's pretty sad. What are your concerns? And there's just all kinds of information here. And they should be arrested on high treason, for sure. The WF should be, you know. We need you to put on your mask again. It's basically this. Your compliance does not protect you from the monsters. It opens the door for them. And I kept trying to tell people that. You know. And look at, here's some interesting information. Hopefully you guys can see this. I should make it a little bigger so you can see it. Yeah, that's some interesting information. I'm going to run through some of these pictures. I need to update some of this anyway. Yeah. The most powerful part, and I was telling people this for a long time, trying to get people out on the streets when in 2020. You guys got to start protesting against the WEF, and nobody did. Now our only option is Trump, right? Is that the only option? Because, you know, fucking Robert F. Kennedy's compromised. He's got this, his VP is fucking just bleeds, vomits, is surrounded, is just complete CIA. It's just sad. You know, her ex-husband, or they have a kid together. He's one of the Google founders. You know, Google's complete and total, you know, in bed. People say it all the time. They don't shut you down on your webpage. They're proud of it. They're proud of it. The most frightening paragraph of the Declaration of Independence to any tyrannical government, including our own, is the very first,
when in the course of human events it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another, and to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and of nature's God entitled them. A decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation. What that means is that if your government starts becoming tyrannical, authoritarian, and just basically unpleasant, like this one is, and continues to be that way, no matter who they put or what puppet is in there, it's the people's right. And this is a natural right. You can write it on a piece of paper and you say it if that's what you need to do, and it's part of a constitutional document. That's fine. But this sounds pretty much that should be this is just common fucking sense. You put people up on these pedestals to run certain things so you can go about your business, do your job, and run your business, and blah, blah. And they're going to keep the streets clean and paved and make sure the sidewalks are, not fucked up, and garbage is being taken out, and there's firemen and police to patrol to make sure there's, some kind of order. And then all of a sudden they're part of the disorder. They become part of the mafia of their own creation. And the next thing you know, they don't want you around. They're coming after you now, right? And I always remember that little thing, that little writing or little slogan, the little saying that used to be on police officers. Protect and serve. I think it was protect and serve the people or something. It'll come to me. I think there was a little more of that. But this is what I tried to do, people. This is the way the system works. If you want to go on the website, you can see how it all works. The Global Public-Private Partnership Bank for Institutional Settlements, CIS. Okay. They ultimately control the money supply and thus global markets, trade, and national economics. Right? This is the part of the GPPP where policy originates. Yeah. I'm not sure who put this together, but when I found it, that was it. This is the formula of how they're doing it. But the end game is you need to be alerted to that. That's what you need to be alerted to. What smart cities really means for you: digital ID, real-time data. Yeah, there's a lot of shit. And I remember putting this out in 2020. Contemplate this, liberal person, progressive. And I put in, the U.S. government has used, delegated every option and resource at their disposal to distribute an experimental Kool-Aid thing they want you to take, but cannot seem to cure, assist, help the following. Feed, clothe, house the homeless, provide Medicare for all, raise the minimum wage, provide free college. Nothing. Right? And this is this VAERS was done in December 2022, and this number has got extremely worse. 32,621, and this is only 1% of doctors reporting. You can't. When the numbers are finally posted, and if Trump would pull his head out of his fucking ass and say, look, Fauci fucked me, I'm not going to let that shit happen again, you know, the problem with some people that are in power, they don't like to say, hey, look, you know, I'm just, you know, people fuck up, you know, and I get it. People get tricked. Some people get sold down the river. He did. I think he did. But he needs to fucking fix this shit. And he needs to fucking not backpedal, but just admit that he got played. Right? And this picture I had in here for a while. The Great Reset. We are very proud now is how we penetrate the cabinets around the world. Yeah. Trilateral Commission, Chatham House, Council on Foreign Relations, all this shit, Rockefeller Foundation, you know, and all these other compromised world leaders. You know, Black Eyed Peas are in there. American Empire and its media. I got it all here. This fucking Yuval Harari, crazy fuck. We took the mRNA. mRNA is a bioweapon, dumbass. Now we have... Yeah. Welcome to 2030. I own nothing, have no privacy, and life has never been better. This is the World Economic Forum. They put this out in 2016. December 27, 2016. Right? Out on fucking Twitter. And they took it down. But somebody captured it. This is what they want for you. Is that what you want? You want to have nothing, no privacy, and never be happier? You know, you will own nothing and be happy. That's their goal. You will own nothing and you will be happy. There it is. While shitheads that run and are a major part of the World Economic Forum has like 270,000 acres of land. His fucking family owns 200,000 acres of land. Resnick, another fucking family, owns hundreds of thousands, and all these bazillionaires. Yeah, they're killing the dream of home ownership. They're stealing land left and right. Right? Oh, I made this chart here of why these people in mainstream media get paid a lot of money. And how much they get paid. That's their yearly salary and what they're worth. Here's a good one right here. The Situation Room with Wolf Blitzer. He gets paid. This was like a couple years ago when I made this. Yeah, 2022. All right, April 8, 2022. Wolf Blitzer was making $4 million a year. You know. Telling you bullshit. You guys getting this? I hope some people understand what the fuck is going on. I'm just saying. Hey, Jordan, how you doing, buddy? Yo, brother, mana. The ornate stuff on the side was to counter the weight in the roof. Okay. But a lot of students come from high schools and do not have adequate... Yeah. There's something happening, and these are all the people that went to the 2022 World Economic Forum. There they are, these fuckers. Oh, look, Joe Manchin's there. How surprising. And John Kerry, of course. Ann Wagner, she's here. She's going to be fucking ousted. Of course, Daryl Issa. Colin Patrick Lay, Rob Wicker, Sheldon. And there's a few Republicans, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 Republicans. And I think 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 Democrats. And it's usually about the same every year. But why in the fuck are they going to these things? right? Why is my senator or my representative on the federal level or the governor of a state going to the fucking World Economic Forum? Why? Because they're part of the fucking crap. Oh, I posted this a long time. This is like the first thing I posted. Make the vaccine manufacturers liable again. Convict Fauci. Yep, that's it. Here it is. They got you fighting a culture war to stop you from fighting a class war. Basically, they got you yelling at each other. Right? The most dangerous... I put this up in like 2016. Wait. On my Facebook? Well, a long time ago. The most dangerous weapon is not a gun. The most dangerous weapon is the media. That is controlled by a government that is controlled by the 1%. Right? That I put that up like 2016, 2017. And then as soon as fucking Fluvid came out, the most dangerous weapon is not a gun. The most dangerous weapon is a media that is controlled by the government, that is controlled by the predator class / corporate elite, right? And then I showed the syringe here. You guys understand? I mean, it's all right here. And there I am, my fat ass. Right behind me, you can see the dome. I'm at the capital of West Virginia. It clearly says, and I'm trying to get people out there. I was out there by myself. And this was in 2021. I'm out there. No vaccine mandates, no more masks, leave our children alone, no more lockdowns, no more censorship, protect freedom of speech, and to peacefully assemble. And I had a couple of guys that pull up. A cop pulled up. He goes, gave me a thumbs up. Security guy came up and gave me a thumbs up. That's the way you do it, bro. That's the way you do it. And I went out there 3 times. Right? 3 times. Then I put this up. Fuck. Right when COVID started. Here, all the COVID lies. They just shit on you. Do you pay the bills for all these logos, corporations? No. So why in the fuck would they give a fuck about you? Right? There it is. All this. They don't give a shit about you. None of them. Right? When they say gain of function or mRNA, it means they're making a fucking bioweapon. That was hilarious. This picture of Kate Brown, she's the governor of fucking Oregon. I don't know if she is anymore. But when I posted this, COVIDiot, this had tons of fucking likes and it was shared everywhere. Because what a fucking joke this person's. What a puppet. Right? What a fucking criminal. That's criminal. She knows it's bullshit. It's bullshit. She knew that. You know? And Vedmore's right. These people should be in jail. Right? They should all be in jail. All these fucking people that push this shit should be in jail. Seriously. Fucking jail. Right? Totally and abso-fucking-lutely. What else we got on there? I got a bunch of shit on here. Here's some more VAERS. That was October 8, 2021. If anyone tells you VAERS has never been a factual source of facts reporting, or tells you it's not a true source that has been used for years, then that person's full of shit. Because they've been using this for years and years and years, for a decade or two. Right? Also, multiply this number by 41, which is the true number. And the true number of how many people that are fucked up is much more than you can imagine. Right? I put that up. We're all being played, divide and conquer. If they keep us fighting each other, we'll never fight the true enemy. Our corrupted public servants, the entire U.S. political, electoral, and voting system. Divide and conquer mechanisms, pandemics, nationality, sexual preference, religion, language. Yeah, just keep the peasants fighting each other. This is a really good one here that I had up. All right, we can see BlackRock in there. Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation right there. Rothschilds. This is what it would look like if the government was actually transparent. They don't work for us. It's pretty fucking relevant. Health experts meet today to discuss uptick in severe cardiac problems and heart attacks in younger people and athletes. No obvious cause could be identified, though suggestions include running too fast, excessive Monster energy drinks, online hate, and climate change. That's what they put. And look at this elephant in the room. mRNA death. mRNA. You see that? Right. And there's Big Pharma taking care. Good boy. Now keep fear and those fucking jabs going, man. Good boy. And they fed billions to these people. The most popular stock owned by Congress. Right? The most popular stocks. Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson. Isn't that crazy? Well, surprise, surprise, surprise. This is in 2021. They're all a bunch of fucking criminals. You'll bring them right to us, Klaus. Yeah. Yeah, that's some good information. What is mandatory test at all doctors, hospitals? Yeah, the PCR test was bullshit. These people were compromised as well. Everybody. Right? This is what America was. You know, corporations were fucking fighting with, but now it's just totally different. We are in the midst of a major tyrannical authoritarian system. And they're going to get rid of you. That's their goal. They're going to fucking get rid of you. Like they got rid of these people on 9/11. You know, that fucking boat running into the... Oh, I got to show you this. Where is it? Where's my favorites? I think, no, it was here. Sorry. My bad. Just a second. Yeah. Where is it? I had it in here. World Economic Forum is a cult of deranged, drugged out, demented global terror. Yeah, they're all fucking wasted. These people are on every drug that you can fucking imagine. We're wasted. They are just wasted. I think it's in here. Let's see if it's in here. Let's see what we got here. Let's 4 others. I recommend this movie, people. This one here. Go watch it. Jordan, I hope you've watched freaking... I hope you want to watch... what's that fucking movie? The Day the Earth Stood Still. The Day the Earth Stood Still. You need to go watch that, bro. It's a good movie. Alright, so did I put up that picture of this guy? Oh, the fucking Unknown comic was awesome. I got it in here somewhere. Here it comes. Here it comes. And I'll put it in here. I don't think they took it down. That's good news. That guy's probably gonna... Here it is right here. Yeah. You guys need to watch this. This is important. Hold on.
You know, vessels
Let off at every single point. I'm going to do it again. So we got here, charges, boom.
You know, vessels
Let off at every single point. I'm going to do it again. So we got here.
You see the explosions, charges.
Here, charges, boom.
You know, vessels
Let off at every single point. I'm going to do it again. So we got here, charges, boom.
You know, vessels
Let off at every single point. I'm going to do it again. So we got here. Charges, boom.
Charges, meaning explosives. That's what they did. Yeah, that is a great video. There's other videos showing similar, and people are pointing out that, usually in this particular case, this thing would just basically bend a lot. And there's been engineers, it's very 9/11-ish. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It's very 9/11-ish for sure. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, the little known bacteria behind the rising rates of cancer. Oh, interesting. Wow, what is that? So they're blaming it on something else. Oh, so why now? So where's this from? They're blaming all kind. It's everything but the thing, right? It's everything but the thing. That's all I'm saying. They won't blame the thing for the rise in fucking deaths and this and that. I mean, they won't. They won't. And the sad part is I'm concerned that Trump won't either. And he's... Look, let me just I gotta go to that picture. Just so you can... Let me see, where is it? Yeah. Oh, that's my old motorcycle. That was a fucking badass KX500. My son was on it. He wasn't riding it, but that fucking thing was a beast. It was a fucking beast. Man, that thing was wonderful. God. I was an idiot for selling that fucking thing. Dude, get out of here. Get out of here. Go kill a smaller mosquito, buddy. A big mosquito killer. I think I got it here. Let's see if I... Nope. Nope. It's in here somewhere. What's my favorite? That is my favorite fucking picture. Make bacon $1.99 again. Right? Can we do that? Anyway, so it was a picture of this of what MAGA's gonna do. Because if Trump doesn't remove the swamp and put in a fucking forever pool, these people are gonna get pissed. And if he doesn't do what he said he's gonna do, and this and that, then shit's gonna go down. If he can't get there and they won't let him go there, then they're gonna fucking they're gonna go after him. Then shit's gonna go down. I'm just letting you know. Right? I'm just letting you know. It's gonna get nutty. Where the fuck is that picture? It's probably in another one. Let me see if it's here. Profile. Media. Drink some water. Yeah. Never fight until you have to. Right? Never fight until you have to. Right? But here's what's going down. Never fight until you have to, but when it's time to fight, you fight like you're the third monkey on the ramp to Noah's Ark. Right? I'm just telling you. And brother, it's starting to rain. So I'm just letting people know, and I know this is what a lot of people are saying, especially in the MAGA a base, if he doesn't fucking do it, it's not MAGA's. See, MAGA isn't Trump. That's the people think. They could use anybody besides him, but they're going to use him right now because he's saying the right shit they want to hear. But if he doesn't stay on that same message, and if he doesn't say in that, if he veers off, not a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit, it's not going to be good. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to fucking just say, fuck this. Because then they know he's with them. We'll be able to tell. We're not stupid. We'll be able to tell if he's part of it, right? We've given him a few outs, of course. You know, this Fauci thing, I'm not going to give him an out on that. He needs to fucking wake up on that now. Right? You need to let people know that you got fucking fooled. You know? You need to do that, for sure. Because this is what we're looking at. This is accurate. This is what this guy is about. He's just a puppet. He's not, Adolf. But he's a puppet for sure. He's a puppet for sure. Faux show, faux show, faux show. Yeah. All right. So that's pretty much it. Oh crap! I gotta send something to somebody who was on here tonight. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for paying attention. I appreciate everybody that comes on here. If this doesn't happen in the next year, then we need to do something. I'm going to say it right now. If this doesn't happen, if this entity is not labeled as the number one terrorist organization on the planet, then there some heads need to roll, for sure. No, not Dune 2. No, Dune is fucking terrible. Dr. Sheeta, she was like a genuine right now. Genius. Yeah. No, he's not a genius. He's not a genius. Because he needs to go and reach out and find out what Trump's doing. He needs to get there and talk to him. I don't know why, because anyway, and I told him what he needs to do. He needs to make a test that'll detect who has the Mary Roger Nancy Alpha stuff in their systems, but he won't do it, which I'm really kind of concerned about. I just was friended, by the way, a good positive friended by Dr. Ruby, if you're wondering. She just said, yeah, come on. Where is it? Friend requests. Let's see if there's some other friend requests. Is this a list of friend requests? Let's see. Dr. Yep, there it is. We're friends. I'm going to put this on here for her because she needs to see it. I'm going to go grab this picture. It's the one. With a question mark. She's pretty awesome. Plus, she's super hot. Yeah, she's got a good following of people. How many people do we got? 1.5k friends. That's it. How many friends do I have? Oh, I got 4k on James K. I have like 300 on this one, I think. Oh, 22. 222. Exactly. 222. Ooh. All right. Yeah. Trump needs to pull his head out of his ass in regards to this fucking, right here. Make bacon $1.99 again. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for being here. This is James with Montauk. Oh, I also want you guys to go check out the Epoch Times YouTube in regards to the New York Times going after the Epoch Times, and then the Epoch Times totally just made them look like fucking idiots because they're criminals. The New York Times is part of the New World Order, Great Reset, depopulation, communist, tyrannical, authoritarian process. And the Epoch Times clearly proves that. Because the New York Times has, on many, many occasions, and they continue to do it. They still, I mean, they just had something the other day that they support and praise communism, authoritarianism. You know, first it was socialist stuff. Now they're okay with just saying communism, and that's something that I think's gonna start to turn into an okay word in the United States. I think that word people are going to start to use more prevalently and start to put sugar in it, around it, on top of it, sprinkle it, and make that word an okay word. But, you know, Mao, Stalin, Adolf, I don't think so. I don't think that's what you want, people. Those are all eugenicists. Remember, eugenesis, Auschwitz, Nazism, I think is like the German Jews that came. Anyway, if you need more information, if you have any questions about anything I put on here, do it in the comments. Aloha, thank you for being here. And to everyone out there, love you. Take care. Bye-bye.